on top of that, it's like you could tell a drink was getting to him because he talking a lot of like peace shit at first. Like, hey, I work with this program, stop the violence type shit, we doing this, we doing that. Towards the end of the program, he talking about, if you pull up on side me, this Draco gonna come out the window and I ain't gonna. I'm like, yo, dude, stop fucking drinking for a minute. You heard me? Get to the end. I know DJ U was fucking dying over there, but pretty much still trying to show respect for the OGs. It was an honor for them to come on his show. Definitely a big interview. Alright, what's up, what it do, DTV, what's up, decent crew, y'all already know how it goes, your boy Smoke Decent up in here, trying to get right today, man, but to fry me some edge, you know what I'm talking about, but I wanted to cover this story, you guys, get my pen nice and high. I wanted to cover this story, man. I know y'all familiar with it already, but I wanted to touch bases on it, you know what I'm saying? It's a story about the 11-year-old Chirac Savage, Yummy Sandifer. You know what I'm talking about, the Yummy story, man. Dude was like 11-year-old assassin supposedly, but 9 out of 10 chances he was just a fucking kid, you heard me? Getting pulled down the wrong path, you know what I'm saying? Being guided by the wrong people type shit, you know what I'm saying? If you ask me, you know how I go taking advantage of the youngest and all that. And I want to touch bases on that story, in which that's coming. Y'all stay tuned. I got a whole story I'm going to do about that. But the reason why I wanted to do that story is because of the people that supposedly killed him. That's kind of what grabbed my attention. That's what I wanted to touch bases on. So, if you don't know, give you a little backdrop on the story real quick, Alright, the boy Yummy, like I said, 11-year-old assassin, 11-year-old badass, running around with the BDs and shit, you know what I'm saying? Little boy ain't had no guidance. He running around with the BDs, whatever. And he supposedly had been sent on a hit where the wrong person got shot. And he supposedly had killed, I want to say she was 14, a 14-year-old girl named Siobhan Bean, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't the target, obviously. So this upset a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't really why he supposedly got killed. Why he got killed is because the gang supposedly felt like, hey, the police looking for Yummy now for the murder of Siobhan. He a young man. They gonna take him up in there. They gonna railroad him. He gonna tell everything he know. He know too much. He done been around, whatever. So they backdoored the young G. You heard me? And the people they sent to do it was 2 brothers from the area, Craig and Derek Hardaway. Boom. Let's stop there. Craig, Derek Hardaway. Y'all the guys who kind of made me want to cover this story because, like, y'all go check out DJ U interview. Them guys had an interview on DJ U TV, you know what I mean? And that's why I want to talk about this because let's bypass the whole Yummy story for a minute because, I want to get into good detail with that and I want that to be taken a different kind of way. What I'm talking about right now is like, these guys gave an interview on DJ UTV. Craig Hardaway, he's the older brother, the supposed shooter himself. He was 16 years old when they got booked for it. His mugshot plastered all over the place, you know what I'm saying? And his younger brother, Derek Hardaway, who was 14 at the time, was supposed to have been the driver, you know what I'm saying? So they did an interview on DJ UTV, man. Y'all go check it out. I'm going to post some clips and all that as well, too, you know what I'm saying? But what I want to talk about today is you over here strip me the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if you going to do an interview with somebody, right? Especially some guys in their caliber who, obviously got a lot to get off their chest, a lot of explaining to do, guys that's trying to change up the narrative of how the world look at them. Man, don't take your ass up there, hide up or drinking or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, look crazy to me, man. Hey, the older brother, you could tell he was somewhat like a leader, you know what I'm saying? Mouthy as hell, like taking over the whole interview, you know what I'm saying? My niggas drinking sitting there drinking some 1738, I think it was. You know what I'm saying? He pouring up. He answering questions. He pouring up. He answering questions. He pouring up some more. You heard me? On life, yo. I think this was maybe like an hour-long interview, an hour and some change on life, yo. On me, my nigga. By the end of the interview, yo, this nigga was asleep, yo. I'm literally asleep. His brother doing a little closing out statement. He closing the show out. Man, the older brother Craig, he over motherfucking licking him, busting his ass, yo. And it was kind of comical to me because like I'm interested in the story, you know what I'm talking about? And I want to hear what he got to say. I'm already knowing there's certain questions that these boys ain't gonna answer, even though y'all have been charged, y'all did y'all time and all that. I'm already knowing that, you know what I'm saying? But I want to hear this, man. I want to feel this, you know what I'm saying? But it get to midway of the interview, man, this nigga slurring. You could barely hear the words. This one was funny to me. Like he would answer certain questions, right? And then he would say the alleged person's name. He would say their government right out. Such and such did this, such and such did that. He say their name. And then midway through the sentence, he'll follow up with, I'm just gonna say such and such. I ain't gonna say that government. Drunk ass nigga, you already did, nigga. You already told us the government name. You know what I'm saying? Like, just drunk, yo. Just out of place for real. Like, and he's a very smart brother. You could tell that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I guess since he done been home, he's been working with like a stop the violence type of program. You know what I'm saying? So much respect for that. You know what I mean? And he's a very articulate type of person, you know what I'm saying? You could tell that he knows some shit, he know how to talk. But man, when that 1738 start kicking in, I'm talking about Craig Hardaway. God damn it, he reminded me of like your little drunk uncle that want to hang around all the boys who want to drink up the whole bottle just because it's free. You heard me? That's what it reminded me. It was fucking sad, yo. And then you can see the brother there. The brother know what time they were. The brother, you see him, he kind of just keep looking at his brother like, this motherfucker getting drunk around here, you heard me? And you could see it in there, you know what I mean? It got to the point where I wanted him to shut the fuck up, for real. So, especially once it got to this little part where he was saying, they was talking about, that's a fried egg shit, you heard me? Especially when it got to the part where he was saying something about, they were asking them boys about snitching and stuff, right? And they say, goddamn, the younger brother, Dirt, he like, I ain't with that shit. That's the code. That's how we came up. Woo. The older brother Craig speak up like, we got different views, me and my brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I see somebody harming a child, this, that, and the third, you know what I mean? I'm going to do this. I'm pretty much saying he'll snitch, you know what I'm saying? My whole thing was, nigga, didn't you just do like 26 years and some change for harming a child? You know, it was crazy. Not saying people can't change or nothing like that. But that's why I say don't go on these interviews drinking, all doped up, popping these pills and shit, because like you'll get to saying stuff that just doesn't make sense to certain listeners, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, only reason why we know y'all is because you killed the child. And then you up here telling me that, hey, if I see somebody harming a child, I'm going to do this, and the third, you know? It's crazy, yo. And then on top of that, you know, it's like you could tell a drink was getting to him because, you know, he talking a lot of like peace shit at first. Like, hey, I work with this program, stop the violence type shit, you know. We doing this, we doing that. Towards the end of the program, he talking about, if you pull up on side me, this Draco gonna come out the window and I ain't gonna. I'm like, yo, dude, stop fucking drinking for a minute. You heard me? Get to the end. I know DJ U was fucking dying over there, but pretty much still trying to show respect for the OGs. It was an honor for them to come on his show. Definitely a big interview. It's definitely a story that people know about and like to hear. And we heard so much about Yummy that you would definitely love to hear their side of the story, the Hardaway brothers, you know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, yo, this story, I'm telling you, I'm just talking about the fact that you guys go up on these interviews intoxicated and, you know, sometimes it can make yourself look crazy, you know what I'm saying? But keep in mind, these guys were also kids when it happened. You talking about 14, 16-year-olds, supposedly killed 11-year-old. Come on, that's crazy, man. Like, ain't nobody even 17 years old, you heard me? And y'all getting pulled into the lifestyle of gang, and it's sad that society, your system, family, community, everybody failed all of these junkies, not just Yummy. They failed all of these youngins, you know what I'm saying? And it's a sad story. It's crazy to me. I'm going to throw some clips up too. You know, I got some clips. I'm going to try to throw them up in here so we could, elaborate on the story a little bit more. But like I said, I'm gonna do a whole nother story about Yummy, where I break down. So y'all, hey, everybody, y'all make sure y'all follow, subscribe, comment. You know what I'm saying? Try to run this on up. You know what I mean? We gonna do this YouTube thing. You heard me? So yeah, y'all go ahead and smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that noti button, man. Let's run up the algorithm, gang. You understand what I'm saying? But so yeah. So hey, shouts to the Hardaway Brothers though, because like I said, it was their interview on DJU that gave me the motivation to want to speak on the story. It's a lot of people that covered the Yummy story, you know what I'm saying? But I want to do it. I want y'all to hear it from the Smoke Decent perspective, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to hear what I got to say about it, you know? And it's in the making. It's coming real soon, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this particular story right now, though, this is about the Hardaway brothers. And like I said, they were kids when they made the fatal mistake, you know what I'm saying, that ruined all of their lives ultimately. But man, like the interview was so freaking hilarious to me, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it was informative. Yes, it was intriguing. You know, very interesting, you know what I'm saying? But fucking hilarious. Like, bruh, stop drinking. Y'all get a chance, go check it out, man. You know what I'm saying? Comment and leave me y'all thoughts on what y'all saw, you know what I mean? But it was hilarious, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you know, now you drinking a little bit. Some of the stuff you're saying could easily be like offensive to the family of Yummy. You know what I'm saying? It could be offensive to the black disciples, the gang that you claim. Because like, 1 minute you on there, DJ, you ask them guys, you know what I'm saying? You black disciple. That nigga say all the time. That's your brother all the time. BD all the time, you know what I'm saying? Towards the end, he was saying something like, you gotta divorce that life, and he was kind of like just all over the place with it. Very articulate speaker though, so he was still making shit make sense though, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, moral of the story today, y'all, like, y'all get a platform and a large platform like that. DJU, shouts to DJU, man. Y'all go follow him if you already not, you know what I'm saying? You get a platform like that to speak, you know what I'm saying, and tell your truths or whatever the case may be. Man, be prepared for that thing, man. Take it serious, you know what I'm saying? Know that a lot of people gonna see this. Know that, you know, your family might see this. Know that the other people's family might see this. Know that this platform's followers, whether it be 5 or 5 million, they're gonna see this, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you might not even give a fuck either, but man, don't have nobody looking at you crazy like that. Like, you started looking crazy towards the end. And then to cap it off, like, at the end of the interview, like, you can't even say, all right, I appreciate you for having me. Y'all go follow my movement here. You just that. You can't say nothing because you on the couch sleep, nigga. I mean, literally on the couch sleep, y'all. Fucking hilarious, y'all. Fucking hilarious. Literally on the couch sleep, man. But like I said, hey, man, comment, follow, subscribe to this story right here. Check out the interview on DJU about the Hardaway brothers, Craig, Derek Hardaway, the supposed killers of Yummy Sandifer. I think that's how you saying his last name, y'all. I hope I ain't butchering it up, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the 11-year-old assassin who got killed, who got backdoored by his own gang, you know, so y'all go check that out. And let me know what you think about that. And, yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, DTV. Appreciate y'all time, you know what I'm saying, rocking with me. And I appreciate you even more once you like, comment, and subscribe. Wow.